This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sophia Yvette.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Are you in need of a doggy daycare? Well, one may be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Karen Smith with Woof Tone Inn and Spa. Karen, it's great to have you on today. Now, we are so excited to learn more about you and your business. So go ahead and tell our listeners just a little bit more about what you do.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me, and I'm excited to share it as well. So we are a boutique doggy daycare. We're pretty small in size, and we don't want to get too big. We want to keep it small so that we can establish relationships with all the clients and the pets, so that we know them, as they walk in the door, we know their cars and whatever. So we do the doggy daycare. We also do boarding overnight. And we have a spa as well for grooming.
Very cool. How did you originally get into this industry, Karen? I'm so curious.
So I immigrated here with my husband about 23 years ago. And we decided when we built the house, we decided we were going to get a puppy. And I always wanted a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. So I found a breeder and eventually we got it. So I had to start looking for veterinary care for it. And anyway, I found one in the church bulletin and went there, and they made me so welcome. I don't know if it was my accent, but they were just so nice and asked me to apply for a job. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. So after a couple of weeks, they actually called me to say, hey, there's a job going in reception here. And I'm like, I know nothing about veterinary medicine, but I went for the interview, and the next day I got the call to say I got the job. So then I was a veterinary receptionist. I was in that career for 21 years. I'd worked myself from receptionist up to hospital manager. And then the first time I ever had my dog that we had to board it, the veterinary care was great. But I always felt that nobody could look after your dog the way you can at home. So I wanted it to be more of a home feeling. So that's exactly, I've had it in my head for about 16 years. And finally, I had an illness that made me lose my job, which was really sad for me. But once I lost the job, my husband had said, you know what, let's go ahead and do it. And I couldn't believe it. So everything was all scripted for me. And then we just went from there, and we spent about 8 months remodeling this place to get it where I wanted it. And then that was us. We opened in September of 2024.
Wow, Karen. So today, what is the most common misconception you come across in your industry?
So here now, I think the most common misconception is people tend to think that all doggy daycares are the same and boarding are the same, and they're definitely not. You've got your corporate places, and they kind of are run by the same, they stick to the same agendas. But here we like to do enrichment and build relationships as well. So so that's definitely a huge misconception about the business.
Now, we know that marketing is the heart of every business. So ideally, who are you looking to attract, and how are you reaching them today?
So basically, we had tried all sorts of marketing and spent lots of money doing it, and we get one client from it. And so we decided, you know what, let's try the social media. So we did Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and we have a YouTube channel as well, although there's not much on the YouTube channel yet. But we went that route, and the amount of calls that we get because we do these crazy TikToks. Our groomer Liv she's got a great imagination, so she's got us starring in little skits every other day. So basically it's been from all of our social media and then word of mouth. We have a really good reviews and everything like that. So yeah.
Wow. Are you doing little clips, or have you ever thought about having a podcast for the business before?
So we're about to start a podcast. So you are our first one. But yeah, we've actually been buying like the mic and the, everything that we need to set up. So I've got the first few written out and know what, it's going to be about. But so that's basically where we're going next with it.
Now, outside of work, what do you do for fun?
So I don't have a lot of time outside of work just now, because we haven't found the correct staff yet. So I'm basically working near enough 7 days a week, because I don't want it to be one of the businesses that you introduce a new staff member and a few weeks down the line, they're no longer there. So I want everybody to recognise. So basically my time off, I watch soccer. I'm a huge soccer fan. I just enjoyed the World Cup there. But my soccer team is Celtic from Scotland. So both me and my husband are really, really huge Celtic supporters. So we actually go to different places where they're playing as well. So that's basically what we do for fun.
It's a very fun hobby. Awesome.
Yeah.
So Karen, through our conversation today, I can tell you have a lot of passion for what you do. So what is the number one takeaway you would like our listeners to gather today from learning about Woof, Tone, and Spa?
So basically, just know that we are the type of doggy daycare, boarding and spa that we like to create relationships. And we feel that by having relationships with the clients, then they know and they can trust us leaving their pups with us. And that means everything to us. We have 3 great staff members just now who are just so committed to looking after dogs and just enjoying them. That most of the clients, we've actually had some pets that come in here that are really high anxiety. But after the 3 or 4 visits, like they don't even look back now to look at their parents. So that's something heartwarming. And knowing that your pet does have anxiety, and then what can change when they come to places, because everything is all evaluated. We do evaluations and temperament testing on every dog coming in for daycare. So we make sure that they're suited to each group that they're going to be in. So it's not just they're just flung in there, willy-nilly, but yeah.
And for those who may be looking for the perfect doggy daycare or spa for their pets, where's the best place for them to go to find you?
So you can find us on all of our social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. But we also have our website, and it's www.wooftoneinspa.com.
Well, Karen, I really appreciate you being on the show today. We wish you and your business the best moving forward.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpfrisco.com. That's gnpfrisco.com. Or call 469-221-9345.